Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where last time I believe I rescued Bobby's power situation.
A little bit of electricity problem.
Yeah, and you, I think you put those panels on off camera, if I'm remembering correctly.
Sure, probably, most likely.
Yeah, so those are all attached. I'm in our monstrosity of a ship to Duna here. And boy, is this thing lag central. I am getting like, my frame rate is such garbage here, it's not even funny. But it's time to bring Bill home.
He's no longer, it's about time.
He's no longer needed here, so there's no reason to leave him. I don't actually know where he's located at, though.
I'd have him join me on my space station, but there's no seats available. And he probably wants to get home. He misses atmosphere.
Oh, he is in the right command pod. Good, excellent. So I can actually just come over here and hopefully just undock that. Just undock. There we go. Bill's off. Yep, there we go. We've got control. Excellent. SAS on. Which way is the right? Ah, there we go. That's the right way. And we will just glide away. So what is your plan with that that crazy thing?
So with the aforementioned crazy station, hold on, I hit transmission complete, 0 science gained. Okay, all right, sure. We are doing some, I'm trying to get a boatload of science, basically. So okay. I've got, for those of you just joining us, I've got this crazy space station in a polar orbit here. And it's got 3 of the, what mod are these satellites from? These
ScanSat.
Yeah, so we got 3 satellites from the ScanSat mod, and I looked at the numbers before we started, and all I need to do is get this thing floating around at about 450, 500 kilometers, and I'll be able to use all 3 of them at the same time. Hopefully I'll have enough power to do that. We'll get all the science from there, and we're going to send random Kerbals on EVAs to get science as I float over the particular biome here. We're going to use Kerbal Engineer here. There we go. To get the science, the EVA science that I'm looking for.
Sounds good. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to work on when I get Bill back here. I'm thinking probably just collecting more science. I just haven't decided where from. I haven't done all that like orbital EVA science on Kerbin like you have, so I could do that. You determined that those seismic, whatever, not seismic.
The gravity dealies are by biome, at least in space low.
Okay, so I could probably do those too.
Yeah. I only brought... oh, great. My game crashed. Thanks. Thanks, game.
That's a good start.
Mm-hmm. Good start. Good start to always a great a great game of the Kerbal.
Yeah, so while I guess we're watching me bring Bill back while Bobby loads the game back up.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing when you crashed?
I was actually going back to the Space Center because I wanted to... verify.
We get that crash a lot when you go from an orbiting spacecraft back to the Space Center.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the deal is there.
It's probably a RAM or a memory thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I love Kerbal, but with mods, it's not the most stable thing in the world.
Mm-hmm. And, to be honest, we don't know what mod it is. It could be DMP. It could be, any of the dozen mods that we're using.
Well, and it could not even be caused by a mod. It could just be the game just can't handle all of these mods. Exactly. And the extra stuff that the mods add, so...
Actually, let me hit, Control-Shift-Escape. And let's see here. What is my Kerbal using right now as it's going through the loading screen? Right now it's using... We're at 2.5 gigs of RAM. Well, memory. It doesn't... It could be paged RAM, or paged memory, but...
All right. I did just realize something here that's kind of unfortunate. My audio device is set wrong. What a great start.
You're not streaming, you're just recording, right?
No, yeah, all that's set up right. I just forgot to change my default audio device, so it's coming out the speakers instead of through the headphones, which is the device that so there's no game sounds on the recording right now.
I gotcha.
Which I can fix that. And I'll just wait till you get back in to fix it, and I land this Kerbal.
Yeah, I'm back in.
That's good.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave the Space Center here. Get rid of my DMP UI. It just takes up half the flipping screen. So let's see here. We're getting serious about Kerbal. I've got a legal pad in front of me here to start writing stuff down. So we got our EVA reports on Kerbin, and we went in space low. So I've got. I didn't have ice caps. That's what I thought. So we've got the highlands. We got the shores. We got the tundra. And we got the water. So any other biome besides those I need to get before we attempt to expand our orbit out to 500 kilometers. Probably slightly lower than that. Probably like 450 to get to buzz the ScanSat satellites.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll head back into the space station, low back into the crazy station. Of course, spelled with a K because this is Kerbal.
Clearly.
Yes. Actually, right now, my KSP isn't even using a gig of RAM.
Yeah, I don't really know what's causing our crashes when we crash.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to tell from the error logs. I've looked at them before, but...
Yeah. Sorry, here we are in the crazy station. I'm over the deserts. Crap. Albart, EVA, Albart. And don't fall off. Oh, okay, well, good enough. We got the grasslands. And then we were over the deserts. Go back in the station. And because I've got the, what mod is this? The TKS mod? Or the UKS mod. We got the UKS Pioneer module, which has a science lab in it, which is apparently doing research right now, and I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I would assume you turned it on.
I did, yes. So I'm not certain what doing research means, but it's researching.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get more science. I don't know.
Maybe. It's possible.
But let's see here. Where is review, Bob's inventory, Bilby's inventory? I got the greenhouse going too. Stop.
Yeah.
Maybe if I click on I got to click on the command pod. Review stored data. I can't run it through the lab. Why is that? Well, I've maxed it out anyway, so I'm not going to get any other additional science.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we will just transmit this. So I will get that 8 science points right away. And then Alpart. Actually, you know what? Valentina's got a giant smile on her face. We're going to EVA her again. I think it's her time to do an EVA. And we are in the water. We already have the water. So she's just going to chill out here until we fly over something good. Let's see if we can see that smile. Oh, yeah, she's still got the big grinning smile right now. Even though she really has no view. Her view isn't... Well, I guess she probably has a little bit of a view of the planet.
Bill's just a fireball streaking across the Kerbal sky right now.
Yeah. No!
Actually, he's like, he's got like this, I am not amused look on his face. Just like, no smile, no frown, just staring straight off into the distance. His eyes don't even necessarily look like they're straight. They kind of look like the pupils are pointing in, not cross-eyed, but the opposite of cross-eyed.
So we're currently over like the giant Southern Ocean. So yeah, it was going to be a while before I hit another biome, which is the unfortunate boring part about grinding science here.
I'd actually land on land.
All right.
It's very possible.
So hopefully I'll have a chance to get back over the desert before I'll have a chance to get back over the desert before the planet rotates.
Desert's pretty big.
It is, yes.
So you probably will, unless you were just on the edge of it in the first place.
Yeah, let's see here. While we're waiting to... Let me... actually, I don't know why it said I was over the desert. Because I kind of... I was kind of over the western edge, and so I'm actually going to be rotating... Or wait a minute, which direction does the planet rotate? It's rotates
left to right when you're looking at it with the North Pole at the top of the screen.
Okay, so I will be going over. And that's weird. I don't know why it said I was over the desert, because if you reversed stuff, unless it gives me a fair bit of leeway, unless I was over this little peninsula here, I'll have plenty of time to get back over the desert. In conclusion.
Well, I think Bill's gonna land on the land here, but it's gonna be awfully close, so he might get a nice, trip to the beach after his extended stay on our space station. I have no idea how long he was up there for. I don't even know if this is gonna even tell us when we recover him. I kind of hope it does. I kind of want to know. Let's fast forward our way down here a little bit. We got a ways to go. So your plan is to reuse that ship?
Yeah. My plan is to take this ship to the Mun and then to Minmus. I anticipate having to refuel it. And actually, it has a pretty low thrust to weight ratio of 0.84 right now. And I thought about attaching 2 more engines right here on the sides where these 2 docking ports are. That would, of course, make these solar panels that I installed over here rather unusable, unless I really put them out. No. We'll see what happens. We'll play this by ear. I could also crash and burn this to the ground and redesign another one.
All right. Well, I got Bill's on the ground now, on the beach, like feet away from the water. Let's click recover and see if I crash. See if it tells us how long he's been in space. He's been up there for a while. Let's see here. It doesn't say. Apparently, we recovered 1 experiment. Oh, never mind. That experiment is recovery of a returned vessel. I'm so glad you tell me the mission length. Done. Okay. We're going to let this be the Bobby show for a minute.
All right.
While I fix my audio.
Oh, we're over the ice caps now, so we're going to EVA Valentina and EVA report. And keep the ice cap data. I wonder if I can't use, like, the lab while it's, while it's researching, whatever that means.
It's possible.
Yes. So we're going to board Valentina back into the space station. And then we're going to... Oh, now I can. Okay.
Weird.
So we're going to process the in the lab module. I can't read what it's doing because I'm over the ice caps and the bright green on red. Not enough data storage on research. Oh, okay. So because I've maxed out, it does nothing. Actually, if I hit Alt F12 and I click debug, it should replay what it was. Skipping flying loaded vessel. Maybe not debug. R&D. Oh, look, a little performance graph. Resources, gameplay, Kerbals, contracts, debug. All right, well, we're not gonna... I thought it would be in the debug log, but I guess not. So we're going to transmit the ice cap data. And while we wait for... Oh, let's get some gravity data from the ice caps too. We might as well transmit that. Because that's worth another 8.
Yeah.
Even though it's like a full...
What?
Well, it's worth 20.
Okay.
And I can max it out running it through the processor, but it's only worth 8 if I transmit it.
Yeah. You can't, like, take the experiments out of those?
Oh, yeah, I can take the experiments out of those. I'd have to, bring it back down in another ship, which is...
Oh, right, yeah. That's right.
Doable. Server Global Thunderdan has joined. And now we're back over the water. Because, this planet...
Most of Kerbin is water.
Yeah. Although we're coming up off the South Pole here, we're going to be coming on, like, this southern area, which I think, like, rarely anybody ever lands. And, like, these southern mountains and stuff like here. So we'll be coming across those. Oh, I need to write the ice caps down, meaning I got those down and transmitted those. Let's see here. Not enough data storage to research gravity scan from space. All right, so I will keep data. So apparently you need to fill the whole thing, I guess? I don't know. So while we're doing that, we're going to take... It doesn't have to be a scientist to recover the data, right? From a module?
No.
All right, so while we're waiting to go over the... not the water. Valentina, you're going to just gently walk down and we're going to... I really wish I could orientate myself so this was a little bit easier because you're kind of upside down. Turn on your pack. And then...
I was thinking about taking the Duna lander to the Mun and testing it there, but The Duna lander is way overkill for the Mun.
Well, you know.
Like, it has enough delta V that it could probably fly itself from Kerbin orbit to the Mun, land, go to several biomes, and fly back. So I don't really want to do that.
All right, Valentina.
So I think we're gonna. I don't know what I did there. I think we're gonna do a new ship. Oh, I didn't want to. Whatever. New ship. All right, we're going to use a Mark I lander can. And with said Mark I lander can, we're going to need a heat shield. All right. And a decoupler. That's way too big. All right. And then we're going to need
We already got
somewhere to attach some experiments, I guess. Or we can attach them on the outside of something here, I guess. All right, let's how about a fuel can of some kind? Do we have any weird propulsion systems unlocked?
not really, no.
No, we don't. Okay, yeah. All right, so we'll just we'll grab something like this, I guess. Put a little 909 on that guy. And maybe a little bit of life support as well. If I can ever find the life support. I don't want the food container. I just want the life support container.
So what are we over now? Ooh, we're over the Highlands. EVA. And...
Well, that's more than enough.
I already got the Highlands. I knew that, too. That's why I have it written down. Need mountains. And I know we got ice caps for the gravity. And I think I got water. Oh, you know what? I'll double check when I go back in the ship. Stop playing this guessing game.
Let's see, we also need like a battery of some kind, which we'll just place there.
Don't forget solar panels.
I will not forget solar panels.
Grasslands, Highlands, Grasslands, back to Highlands.
Just get like 2 solar panels, maybe. That's not where I wanted to place that at all. All right, and then let's see here. Actually, we're at the end of the episode. So if you like the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.